Now that the Constitutional Court has ruled to uphold the presidential impeachment, the next big assignment for South Korea is an early election. Our Bae Eun-ji touches upon a possible time frame.
Now that the Constitutional Court has ruled against President Yoon Suk Yeol, he has been removed from office immediately, meaning a formal end to his presidency. An early presidential election will have to be held within 2 months so that a new president can take office. South Korea's constitution specifically says a successor must be elected within 60 days in case the president is disqualified by a court ruling. And the nation's Public Official Election Act says the day of the election must be publicly announced by the president or acting president by not later than 50 days before the election day. This means since the court ruled against Yoon on April 4th, acting President Han Duck-soo must announce an election day before April 14th. The National Election Commission has already said that if a snap election were to take place, it would be sometime between May 24th and June 3rd. But it's widely believed that the election will be held on June 3rd, exactly 60 days after the ruling, to give parties as much time as possible to prepare for elections and leave some time for campaigning. Another reason is that June 3rd is a Tuesday. Mondays and Fridays are usually not seen as viable options for an election day due to fear of low voter turnouts, as voters are less likely to head to polls right before or after weekends. And this is not the first time South Korea is holding a snap election. 8 years ago, an early presidential election was held after former President Park Geun-hye was removed from office over a corruption scandal. The court ruled against Park on March 10, 2017, and most parties registered their candidates to run for the presidential election from March 31st to April 4th. Then the election was held on May 9th, exactly 60 days after the Constitutional Court's ruling. So just as was the case in 2017, the country is likely to set aside a full 2 months to prepare for an election to choose its next president.